This is a Big Facts Network exclusive.
Saying, and I thought we was cool. And so I said,
I saw that.
You saw that? Did you see that?
Yeah, when you said, I thought we could, then she kind of
What?
turned. She
You
said,
know,
yeah, but sometimes
Man,
I do feel
that's
like
why-
that I can't. I said, God
That's
damn.
why it was an attack, y'all. It was an attack. Y'all gotta get the video and play it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it was an attack. Because let me tell you something. They came in there for Jock. You remember Jock was on Love Hip Hop and he said he would not perform at Now One Doom concert. He don't care how much they gave him.
Before social media gave comedians a platform, before the podcast boom gave them a mic, Shawty had the streets, the stage, and the South laughing out loud, for real. Straight out the Southwest Atlanta, he wasn't just telling jokes. He was living them, breathing them, and turning everyday ATL culture into punchlines that hit home. Uptown Comedy Corner, that was the dojo. ComicView, Apollo, Wilding Out. Just proof the world wanted what Atlanta already knew. Animated, electric, relatable. He didn't need a gimmick, just a mic and a moment. And through it all, he stayed Atlanta. Voice, mannerisms, stories, nothing filtered, just real. You want to talk comedy in the A? It starts right here with Shawty. Now that's Atlanta culture.
Back at you again with another episode of Atlanta Coaches Podcast with your host, me, Moss B, man. I got a special guest today, Shawty.
What my name is, Shawty.
What you know good, brother, man?
Hey, man, everything good, man.
I'm glad you came down here to fuck with us today,
sir,
man.
Yeah,
good
man.
to see you,
Yeah,
man.
We
Been a while.
You heard me?
Yeah.
God has preserved me.
That's right. Since this is the Atlanta Culture page, we got to start off with some real Atlanta questions. So, what hospital was you born in?
Southwest.
And what schools did you go to?
All of them.
All of them. Go on, name me a few real quick.
I started off in the kindergarten at Dean Russ.
Oh, yeah.
Harris Home.
Okay, Harris Home.
Harris Home. My grandma
Right.
stayed in Harris Home. Went to kindergarten in Dean Russ. Then I stayed on Neal Street. On the other side of the block by Neal Hill.
Okay.
So then first grade I went to A.F. Herndon.
Okay.
Right there on Simpson.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Third grade, I went to Berean Christian Academy. I went to Berean for a minute. I was too bad.
So they had to get you up out of there.
They got me up out of Berean, and we moved out. We moved from Neal Street. We moved to Ben Hill.
Gotcha.
And I went to Continental Colony.
Okay.
I went from Continental Colony from the 3rd to the 5th. Then I went to Bunch. I went to Bunch for 2 weeks.
You ain't last there either.
I was too cool for Bunch. I had done with the elementary and did all that in Ben Hill. I said, I'm taking my talent elsewhere. I went to Emmons. I went down to
I
Emmons.
know a lot of niggas went to Emmons too.
When I thought I was going down there with the white folk. I get to Emmons. That's when I meet everybody from Boulevard.
Say ain't no but niggas went to Emmons.
Man, I'm talking about-
You already know it. boy.
They had
In
white
the
folk
middle.
too.
They did.
They
White
had-
folks in Emmons.
what? They had white. It was the best of both worlds.
Okay.
It was white and black as fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, that when I met everybody from Techwood and linked up. So that was like a whole bam.
Gotcha.
Met everybody from Boulevard with the Emmons with them. Then I moved to Texas for a minute.
Oh, okay. I ain't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I moved to Arlington.
Okay.
And that's why people get me and Charles and White mixed up. Because
shit.
I was in the Fort Worth area
Okay.
down there, and I was bad as hell by then. I done went to all them schools, you know what I'm saying? Been with the brothers in Techwood, and by then I was going to Six Flags to graffitis and going to Jelly Bean.
Yeah.
So I was like one of the water boys.
So you was out here in these streets, niggas, a young
You
nigga.
know what we had, though.
Oh,
Yeah, I was on Martyr or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, came back from Texas. Started trapping in King Ridge. They sent me back from Texas. I came back from Texas in 7th grade with my skateboard on Greyhound. Because I had done got in trouble up there in school. Then they was like, they played another game in Texas back then. You know what I'm saying? It was like, don't mess with Texas. And so I was about to be in Tarrant County Juvenile, man. So I remember I came home one day, my mom was like, they just left. Here go $100. You need to go to Dallas, get on the bus,
She was trying to say, yeah.
Go back to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I go back to Atlanta to my grandma's house in Harry home.
Said right back
I
home.
got a pocket full of stones.
Yeah. Back
They
on the
don't leave me
boulevard. Back on the street.
Yeah, it was back on.
Well, check this out. You know, you claim the SWATs now.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. I want to ask you this. So claiming the SWATs and being from Atlanta, how did that mold you? And when did you first find out you was funny?
All right, so when I came from downtown, we're going to say downtown, the west side.
Mm-hmm.
When I came and I moved to the SWATs, it was like the Jefferson type thing, like moving on up. Cause then the SWATs was the suburb.
It was.
You know what I'm saying?
It was.
Be here that was the suburb.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? When everybody from Harry home come to my house, they ain't never seen two level house. They like Jamal them rich.
Yeah.
I think the culture. I think when I got to Ben Hill, I think the culture just got into me because I remember I started wearing polo. You know what I'm saying? My neighbors and stuff, they went to Deron and stuff, and everybody was prepped up.
Yeah, you was prepped up.
You know what I'm saying?
Had the polo button to the top with the polo hat.
Yeah.
With the boat shoes, I already know.
Yeah, I did polo. I when I was in elementary school, by the time I came from Berean, and we had to wear the uniforms with the buttons up. So I get the kind of that everybody like.
You wear your own shit.
But then I had the button downs. They like, oh, he got on the button down. He cool. That when button downs and style. Yeah. Then we added the flavor with the polo. When I got with the polo, man, I used to dress off GQ. In 4th grade, I was dressing off GQ magazine.
Say they should have sent you a little goddamn to be a little model and shit.
Yeah. I remember when I get out the bus at Colony and I would walk off the bus going into school. All the girls from the M program waiting on the high school bus would sit there and look at me to see what I had on. I was killing them too. I might come with the, honest to God, 5th grade, I was walking up in there with the Guess overall with the riding boots.
Yeah, I remember. I remember niggas were wearing them goddamn riding boots. That's some shit I didn't do.
And the box.
Yeah.
And the box with the designs. Yeah.
Look, you fresh as a motherfucker today, man.
Oh, man.
I said I like that jersey earlier, man.
Jermaine gave me this.
Yeah.
Jermaine.
That motherfucker smooth as hell.
Oh,
man.
yeah, I love it, man. This is my first time putting it on, Jermaine. He said he wanted to see it. And
he got what he wanted. Hey, Atlanta coaches, Jermaine.
You know what I'm saying? I wrote this for Atlanta coaches. You
That's
know what I'm saying? I said, I represent Jermaine. You know what I'm saying? I was leaving the house. They were like, you signed so deaf. I'm like, no. But, we family. I'm saying, I'm going to go do this ACL thing.
Right.
Might well represent.
Shit, well, take me back to the first time you was on stage, man. How did it go and what was going through your head?
Okay. So, with no lead up, first time I was on stage was at Harlem Nights.
Okay.
Harlem Nights on Campbellton. No, it ain't. See, I was lying saying I was a comedian at first. Cause you know what I'm saying? So I started dancing. That's how I got into the entertainment, because I was dancing straight cat prep. And so then I got up on stage on how I ended up with the mic at Sharon Showcase. But everybody was laughing a little bit.
Gotcha.
But I was still trapped. You know what I'm saying? We come from Washington Road. We used to go to Sharon every night. But so I had South Def Comedy Jam. And I saw like Bruce, Terrell Shelton, Chris Tucker. That was the year all them did it. And I had called the case as soon as I turned 17. And so I was like, man, I ain't trying to go to prison.
Yeah.
And so I was like, it's time to Ben Hill. That when the Ben Hill came back out of me, I was like,
time to change this shit. You had to go back to your roots.
Yeah, I had to go back to my roots. We was standing on Cascade and right there next to Country Square in that house. And I had done caught that case, man. They like, I go to boot camp.
I've been there. I've been to Trulin boot camp.
Zell Miller.
They'll send you on the boot camp.
Dan Lambert.
Okay.
There was the probation officer out there in DeKalb County. What happened was they said I had to go to boot camp. That's how I ended up being a comedian. Because I was still in school. Okay. So it was like, no, you're going to go back to school. And then when you graduate, you're going to go to school. You're going to go to boot camp in the summer.
Okay. But they give you 90 days?
90 days. But you know, that summer,
Yeah, and then nigga fucked off your whole summer.
Man, I ain't
Whole
think-
summer gone,
I was just
nigga.
thinking about how hot it was and the
Yeah.
snakes out there with
Yeah.
that bush hat. You know
If
what I'm
that
saying?
bush hat, I know you was on the bush hat detail.
My boy said, I ain't go. What? What my name is? What? I ain't see no boot
Hey,
camp.
I was out there on that bush action detail, nigga.
Ooh, you came back skinny?
Yeah, I came back skinny, cut up like a motherfucker.
That's why I want, and not sidestep, but that's why I want, honestly, I fight for the kids, I fight for fathers, and I want to save our youth. Like I said, we was like the water boys, but we had them things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to do boot camp for felonies. I want a boot camp for youthful offenders. That way we can get them off the corner. I got a whole plan to clean the water boys up, make them entrepreneurs, and see if I can get them some money, some funding, some school, and some housing to build them into men.
I got you. We still gotta get back to that question. What was that first
Let me
time?
tell you, so I went and played crazy at the intense probation.
Okay.
I walked up in there. I drew on my shoes. I had the polo on, buttoned up wrong. I had them stood down at 5 Point, asked for cigarettes. I psyched myself out. I went straight up in there, and she was like, "You okay?" And I honestly, like, so the reason I got out the game, cause I was hitting licks.
I got you.
And so my crew got locked up.
Yeah, it's time to shut your ass down too.
And I caught the case. At the same time, they were looking for my crew, and I caught the case, them looking for my crew. So I said, I'm going back home. You know what I'm saying? I had the case. I went back home to Cascade to my mama's house. I had been out there in Decatur doing terror. Then I got caught one night. Got caught at McDonald's on Martin Luther King. They like, hey, ain't you? And man, by the time I went to the car, I remember reaching in the car and I woke up in my backyard.
They find you up? What they do?
They slowed me up a little bit.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? So now I was fucked up. My face was fucked up. That when I put on the polo and buttoned it up wrong and drew on my shoes and I walked straight in the probation office just like that. I said, you guys send me to boot camp now. I said, they gonna get me. She looking at me crazy.
And she said, we can't send this nigga down.
Then so, and they did a psych evaluation and I came back and she said, report the rainbow. Regular probation, here I come. Never saw boot camp. And I said, the Lord saved me. So that's when I started doing anything. That's when I started the comedy jam. First night on stage, we riding down the street. I'm lying telling people I'm a comedian. I hear, it's the Zimmer's Light Comedy Tour. I'm 18 years old. So I go to Uptown. It's where the comedy tour was at. I went under my boy named Marvin Smith. I had his paper license.
Gotcha.
I had his paper license. Ryan Cameron was hosting. And I went up, that's when Left Eye had first burnt down. That's when Left Eye and Andre Rising and they, Lorena Bobbitt cut the thing off. And when I said, I want to talk about some pimp killers. Lorena Bobbitt, Left Eye, and my ex-girl. And then I went into this bit about when me and my first girlfriend broke up. And they didn't boo me, but they got quiet as hell. I think I scared them. You know what I'm saying? And so I left and they thought it was over with. Then one day I let it ride, you know what I'm saying? It was a good experience.
Yeah.
We was in Campbellton at the car wash. I was giving them a car wash. I saw some chicks. I went to school with them. Like, what y'all doing tonight? Like, we going over there at Harlem Nights. They be doing comedy. I looked at my boy. He said, they gonna throw apples at you. I said, no. I went and got 1,000 ones. I said, them bitches goddamn motherfucker, if they try to boo me, I'm gonna throw the money in the crowd. That before they was even making it rain. I had y'all remember that burnt orange, candy gold 98? I had that candy gold 98. I poured it right on the grass, right in the front. Cause I had to be in the horseshoe then. I had found me a little spot in the horseshoe. And I walked up in there, man, I went up in there. It was everybody I went to school with. Everybody I had been trapping with everywhere. It was Atlanta. Man, they all coming on stage, them folks started yelling, Shawty! Shawty! That's where that came from.
Yeah.
Everybody knew me, man. I went to swinging them legs, man. I went to talking that crazy stuff, man. Them folks love me, man. I stayed on stage 2 years straight. from Harlem Nights to 559. Then 559 was magical.
Yeah.
And that's what made me a strong comedian.
So let me ask you this. Why is it so important for you to see the representation of Atlanta in the comedy game?
Why is it important for me to who?
To see the representation of comedy, like from Atlanta in the game.
Oh, because I put in a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it ain't no secret.
Mm-hmm.
Like I broke through the hip hop threshold of comedy, and now comedy is hip hop. But they don't really know. Like I went to them video shoots and put in that work, you know, because of the hip hop culture in Atlanta. You know, the comedians from Atlanta before me with a southern any southern comedian, because they ain't even really accept southern comedians.
That's what I'm getting to.
They didn't accept southern comedians. They thought we couldn't talk. They did all this. I pushed through because I was funny. I was entertaining, and I sidestepped them. You know what I'm saying? I got in the videos. You know what I'm saying? I jumped in the videos. I had 1 year of ComicView, and I just laced all the videos. But I was going to videos anyway.
So how you and Bruce hook up?
Because Bruce.
And how did that help your career?
Bruce gave me my foundation. Okay, so when I went to Harlem Nights, Bruce was the host. And Bruce, they had a comedy act had just closed. So Bruce was the host. And I remember I went, he like, how many times you been on stage? I was like, I ain't never been on stage. And I went up there, and I was funny. And he was like, man, stick around. And I remember I went about 2 times, then Nord, I met Nord. So Nord came to my house and told me how to put a set together, how to put a comedy set together. We put the comedy set, I started putting a comedy set. He said, as long as you do this and keep coming every Tuesday, then folks will start asking about you. And so I just kept the Shawty, and I just started building. You know what I'm saying? I was in front of the city, and I had already been doing my thing, so it worked.
So coming off that question, when you was coming into the Atlanta comedy scene, who was fucking with you? You already said Bruce, and who wasn't fucking with you? Who was the haters? Who was the niggas that didn't believe you? And who believed in you? It's your chance to shot. Shot the people out who believed in you and diss the motherfuckers who didn't believe you.
I was so like, my presence, like I would come, I command the room. I never had a problem with being funny. It was about figuring it out. But I had the ultimate hater, and I don't know if anybody gonna remember him. I don't even know what happened to this dude. He was up there, Chris Charles. He was a light-skinned Negro. He had on, when he got all these tattoos, he thought he looked like Chris Brown a little bit. But he was popular. And he was hating on me. He was a real hater.
Yeah.
And he wasn't from here. Earthquake, when I first met Earthquake, man, I had him signed up about 3-4 months before he even called me up. When he called me up, he was like, give it up for Shanti. But by the time I came off, he was like, oh boy, you my type of nigga. And then DC Curry, he took to me when I met DC. And Bruce, man, he gave me all my foot in. So I used to go up every night for 2 years at 559.
I remember that. I remember them days.
Yeah, I saying the police coming. I used to do the crack joke, act like a crackhead. And I was building my set. But I was building my set in front of one of the hardest comedy crowds.
559, they'll throw shit at your ass.
They'll boo you.
Quick.
I was a crowd favorite. So I would come, when I remember I made the Soul Train. Remember I used to do the Soul Train? That was one of my big jokes. Like, I would go mid Dirty South in Tyler.
Yeah. Rest in peace to both of them.
To my family, man.
Yeah.
That's my 1 and my 2.
Yeah.
Like,
Tyler got on my ass one day so bad, nigga.
Oh my God.
he was up there drunk as a motherfucker. I said, God damn, I done started this nigga.
Yeah, man, I love Tyler, man.
Yeah, I miss that nigga.
I love Tyler and Dirty, man. That's like.
So tell me about this now. Tell me how you got. Go on, get your shit together. Go on, tell me about how you got on Showtime. And tell me how that led up to ComicView. And then tell me how you eventually got to Wild 'N Out.
All right. Showtime at the Apollo. Man, God was so good. He was just thrusting me, man.
Mm-hmm.
I remember right before I did the Apollo, well, first I went, so they was doing Apollo auditions.
Mm-hmm.
So by this time I had took Lil Duval in under my wing. And I had him, I remember he was like they doing Apollo auditions in New York tomorrow. And I was like, you wanna go?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, hell yeah. So we had some buddy passes.
Good old buddy passes.
We had some buddy passes.
Mm-hmm.
And we took the buddy passes and we went up to New York. We went and got a small ass hotel room like you'd get killed in that bitch. Then we went and found the Boston Comedy Club.
Okay.
And we went up and killed it.
Mm-hmm.
So when we killed it, Ben Hill picked us for the Apollo. So Duval went first. It was a competition. So he was doing his thing in the competition. Then I went. They put me later in the later rounds, like after people who placing, because I was very, very, very strong. They put me up against my partner, rest in peace, Marcus Combs.
Mm-hmm. I remember him.
So Marcus Combs, funny as hell from Chicago. They knew he was a powerhouse. So they put us against each other, man. And they counted me out. Well, I didn't know I was sick on the way up there. And so I had the coffee maker. So I had the coffee maker making me some tea. I had tea. They knew I was sick. I was up in that New York cold. Man, I went up there, man, when I came on that stage.
Yeah.
And I did the weed joke about, yo, smoking weed so good. You smoking by yourself. Weed so good, you pass it to somebody else. I got him to say Shawty. By the time I got him to say Shawty, boy, Apollo was rumping. Shawty, boy. I started flipping them jokes. That was thick. That was thick. But man, them jokes started
Once it got to going on, it was on.
Got it going on, boy. I said, Shawty, y'all, peace. I seen them folks stand up.
Yeah.
I looked to South State, it went pandemonium. It wasn't set up for me to win.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't set up for me to win.
Them niggas really over there sick, huh?
Yeah, they was sick.
Yeah,
they was sick. Look, boy, I came like, yeah. So then Booty Rush, he was the host. He come out, so he got to pick who they gonna pick. So they was like, get up for Marcus Combs. And they was like, yeah. Now they did that thing. They did me first.
Okay.
They was like, get up for Shawty. They was like, yeah. They was like, get up for Marcus Combs. Now, we was about time. Marcus did good. I ain't gonna say, man, I ain't gonna say no time. I can hear my name.
They was still yelling Shawty.
Yeah, then so they was like, I seen them look to the side. And they say, give it up for Marcus Combs.
Yeah.
What?
He had to keep winning, man.
That when the ATL came out of me.
Yeah.
That when the ATL came out, I'm like, boy, what been here? I'm like, boy. Look, I'm like, man, hell no. I'm coming off stage straight ATL like Thug was in the video, you know what I'm saying, in Big Bank, you know, so I'm moving my hands. I'm like, hey, man, what's going on? What been here, man? Then they like, go back out there.
Yeah.
So when I go back out there, Marcus Combs look at me, so I look at him, so the crowd is yelling, Shawty!
Yeah.
Marcus!
Yeah.
Shawty!
Yeah.
So I'm so hyped, I done went out there and started dancing.
You done went back to your old dance days.
I went back to my old dance thing.
Yeah.
I jump up in the air about 6 feet in the air and do the worm. I come back up, I'm like, Marcus come out and do the windmill and start grabbing his nuts.
We got to pull out some of that footage.
The crowd is crazy. They said, we'll see you next week for the show off.
Yeah. Way to get yourself right back in that motherfucker.
But the show off happening right now in front of the same crowd.
Uh-huh.
So they like regroup. I go down there, coffee pot unplugged, no tea. I don't did all this before.
they try to sabotage.
No game.
They trying to sabotage my boy,
They
man.
say no music.
Yeah.
They say no music. You first, Shawty. So now I gotta go right back out there in front of the same crowd. And I did my thing. I wasn't mentally. I was sick. I wasn't prepared. I ain't making no excuses. But they told me no music, and they know I had that 5 Soul Train. Then Marcus on stage, he doing about good as me, but then he say, yeah, you ever had a skateboard? And then he say, man, give me some music.
And they gave him
They
music.
gave him the music. He
Yeah.
started doing the skateboard, Joy.
Sabotage, my boy, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
the
wrong,
industry,
man. Y'all the
It's
sabotage.
gatekeepers. It's gatekeepers,
Yeah.
y'all. Don't think, you know what I'm saying? It ain't, sometimes it ain't designed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They thought I was a pawn. I'm the people's channel. I'm here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock it all the time.
So going back to that, man, you got ComicView.
Okay. So this how I got on ComicView. Dirty South got me on ComicView. Rest in peace, Dirty South. I love you so much, sister. I got her over my fireplace. I take her to shows with me. All
that's
that
fine.
good stuff. You know
That's
what I'm
fine.
saying?
That's fine.
Yeah, with my award shows.
That's real shit.
Cause I told her, I said I'm gonna get a tour bus. We're going on tour. That was at my birthday roast. And then,
I know that was your ace boo coon. Every time I saw you, I saw her ass.
man, we had my first apartment on Utah Spring popping. That when I had the green Cadillac with the white seat. And I stayed right there behind the store on Utah Springs. I parked my Cadillac, slid to the side right there. Me, Dirty South, and Tyler. And some of my boys from university, we used to be right there, ducked off, man. Go to 559. Dirty will go to Marshalls and change some tags to get us some polo.
Hey, get some of them polos for the low.
For $2. Dirty go in there and chain on tags, boy. She walk up to Publix on KK, come back with steaks.
That is fucking hilarious. So she the one that got you on there.
So this what happened. 1 year ComicView, they was protesting. Cheryl Underwood, they had them ganged up. So they were protesting ComicView, and they said, listen, we gonna protest. No comedians go on ComicView because they only paying the comedians like, I think like $125.
Gotcha.
They said they raping us, and they playing it all the time, so they cut. So all the professional comedians like, we're not doing it for $125. But they don't know it's about 20 hungry, funny ass comedians in Atlanta.
Say we need that little bit.
You know, we was in 559, everybody not working out. We got a clan. They in LA talking about protest.
Yeah, y'all couldn't wait to get on TV. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Nigga, we got a TV spot. What they call the niggas that step over the protest line, call them scabs.
Yeah, what we did.
Yeah.
We sure did. Bruce say he going.
Yeah.
Bruce say he going. But so the year before that, it was falling apart, so they had started grabbing some comedians, so they opened it up. They got comedians ain't been doing comedy but a year, sending their tape in and going up and bombing on ComicView. So the second year, Dirty was like, man, Dirty got in with them ComicView folks so hard.
Yeah.
Everybody had to send their tape in. Dirty talked to them folks, man. She gave me, when she booked herself, she called me, she gave me the number. She was like, call these folks. When I called that son, Shawty, Dirty South brother. They say, you Dirty South brother, we're so excited that you're going to do the show.
Bring your ass on up here.
We're so excited you're going to do the show. And so, me, Dirty South, Tyler, Bruce, Nord, me, Tyler, Dirty South, Nord, and Bruce, we all went to LA. We went out there and we killed it so hard that they stopped production and moved ComicView to Atlanta. After protest.
They had to come back where y'all was at.
After protest.
They had to come to y'all.
Yes, and that's how ComicView ended up in Atlanta.
Gotcha.
Then, at the same time, now when they played the ComicView, they played us because they was doing blocks of ComicView, and you would have Chocolate, Bruce, and one more, and Jamario. It was those three comedians for the 30-minute block. When they started doing us, they was chopping it down to 2 minutes, playing all these clips of comedians. They got 30 different comedians on the show.
That. Yeah.
Now nobody can't blow up. But I had my hook. What my name is?
Shawty.
So I was marketing. I didn't even know. I was branding myself. You know what I'm saying? And so what happened was I started just flooding the music videos. I'm just going all the music videos. I'm just doing all that. And Nick Cannon, he always go with the hottest person. If you always look, he'll go find the hottest person of that year, and he'll add them to the show.
That's how you got on Wild 'N Out.
Man, I had just had my youngest son. He was still in ICU out there at Southern Regional, and he called me, say, man, I want to get you to LA to do my show. I had just finished eating dinner with my family. I said, when you need me? He said, I need you tomorrow. I had just had a brand new baby. My son, who not my baby mama's son, who upstairs sitting right here eating with me. Yeah. I got to go to school all the way down at Grove Park. I mean, and I walked up there and told my baby mama, I said, Nick Cannon Hollywood just called me. I got to go. They was excited. Everybody was excited. I got on that plane and went out there.
Look, now you're a staple on them, motherfucker.
You heard me.
You're a staple, big dog.
Hey.
Represent.
Yeah. I was the first comedian from the South on Wild 'N Out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Represent for that time.
I went out there, the first comedian, then brought it back to Atlanta.
Yep.
End up back here.
Yeah, sure did.
You know.
So let me ask you this. Uptown Comedy Club. How important was that to your career?
Very. Very. I remember the first time I was called a host. And I was still kind of fresh. And I got up there, man, and I ran out of material. And that's the only time I ever grabbed some. I started doing Earthquake. I started doing Bruce jokes. I'm doing everybody jokes.
Say, then you gotta do what you gotta do to survive,
hey,
goddamn.
Man, it's a packed crowd. It's a weekend.
Yeah.
I did everybody jokes, but it taught me a lesson that night.
You gotta be prepared.
Get that pen.
Yeah.
Earthquake say, man, you need to write a joke about every single thing you can imagine. Birds, bees, pens, baby mamas,
you never know what you gotta use.
You never gonna know what you gotta grab.
I get that.
And so I took that and I just started writing, and homing myself in the Shawty.
Speaking of getting into Shawty, man, you got a signature that you always do. And that's what my name is, right?
Yeah.
How did you come up with that, and why you think people resonate with it so much?
First of all, Shawty mean Atlanta. And in the era when I blew up, the world was just getting introduced to like crunk music, Lil Jon, Yin Yang Twins, T.I. early. T.I. came early. But they was hearing that Shawty. But I was Shawty. And so how I came up with it was, at first I just come up and I'd be like, I'm gonna reintroduce myself. My name's Shawty, S-H-A-W-T-Y. When I come back, I won't hear nothing but my name and I'm gonna do the Shawty dance. And I did like my noodle leg dance. And so I left. And so one time I just come up, I'd be like, let me hear you say, and they say, Shawty. And I'd be like, let me hear you say. They say, Shawty. And one time I was rocking the stage so hard. I was rocking that mother so hard. I said, let me hear you say. And they said, Shawty. And they said it so loud, I was like, what my name is? They were like, Shawty. Yeah.
So that's where it came from.
Came out on the stage. When I came out stage, everybody was like, I love that what my name is. Oh, that's what my name is.
The organic shit be the best shit. The shit that just come up off top.
Out of here. 3 decades later.
You said it's still going.
Still going.
Still going.
What my name is? No, hey, Shawty.
Look, I heard you was talking about you and Duval were partners, man. And y'all came up, but y'all had a little situation, man. What happened with that? And do you think that it hurt your career in it?
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. Man, I don't spoke on this so many times.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to tell the comedians that this is not the rap game. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Treat it like the rap game. My boy Reggie Carroll, rest in peace. He just died, but he was the knockout king of comedy. Sometimes you'll scare away the majors by showing your gangster. Like Desi Banks, he do the YN stuff and fly up down the street in the Chargers and act like that, but he's not really doing that every day. Like Young Thug, you know, to people in the street, what he was saying, they might resonate with it. But to my neighbors, it look crazy as hell.
They don't know nothing about that, bro.
They don't know nothing about it, don't care about it, don't want
to be near it.
Yes, and so that's how these people are in the industry. And they might do the same thing you do, but they got their mask on. They know how to mask it. So, you know, it was what it was.
Y'all done got back cool?
No.
Okay.
I ain't got nothing with him. You know what I'm saying? I got no respect, not even, you know what I'm saying?
Not even deal with or worry about it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even on, man, you know. I ain't even got nothing for him.
Shit, we'll get off that subject. Shit, let's goddamn keep it moving. Shit, you was just talking about using people's jokes, right?
Yeah.
So in the comedy game, I know people done stole from you. Can you really protect the joke? And I was just thinking about some shit, right? One of my first times hearing you do a skit was on my partner Bone Crusher album. Right?
Yeah.
And so I kind of heard that might have been you. Or a joke wise.
Okay, so I ain't gonna reveal. Like a few comedians stole my joke, and then now when I hear some of my material, especially like earlier material or short jokes, where I know I made up, I look at it like OG, like homage, like you know what I'm saying, like it's in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? I did the joke 20 years ago. Of course, these young cats, people gonna do it, remix.
Yeah, they
it.
recycle.
You know what I'm saying? Which is I don't agree with that, but I'm bigger than one joke. But check this out, man. One of my friends, very, very large comedian, TV, radio, touring, everything.
Can we say names?
No, because
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
he wrote me a check because I had to, you know, I wasn't gonna let it go.
Okay.
And so I told him, only thing gonna scrape this out with a check. Like you gonna have to write me off.
So you can buy my silence, nigga.
Yeah, you gonna buy that joke you did on TV. Like so I had a little chick I was with. So I had a apartment out there by Perimeter Mall. It was real nice. I had to put all this stuff up, man. So we looking at the evening TV and this popular show, and then this more pop up on there doing my joke to my he showed a picture of himself and his teeth was all scattered. He said, my teeth look like project windows, some on up, some on down. This little boy and one on some on punishment. I already done did a joke on Bone Crusher album.
Yeah.
I was just like, it was a slap in the face.
Yeah.
And so I tried to reach out to him because we came up together, man. Like, I gave him, like, I just think I shared so many jewels with him. Then when he blew up, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't tripping. I wasn't tripping either. Because I remember the chick I was with, she was fine. And he was like, ooh, boy, she fine, boy. He's like, when y'all get married, boy, I'm gonna pay for y'all wedding. I was like, boy, you don't get away with me.
Look, you was about to say, nigga say that, you gotta watch his ass right there on the spot.
Like this.
Yeah, you got better keep an eye on that nigga.
I'm watching Instagram and everything.
Yeah.
Never follow.
Yeah.
He said, boy, that thing so bad right there, I'm gonna pay for your wedding.
Boy, you sound real thirsty after my help.
Boy, you ain't even pay for my wedding.
Yeah.
So when he said that, I'm watching it right. So when he did the joke, I was mad. I'm walking around, I was mad. So I reached out to his manager, and no answer. I tried to call, get his number from everybody, no answer. I went texting, I went on Twitter, and no answer. He big time, so these Twitters and these pages, Instagram pages, they not his personal. They going back to the companies where he represents. I'm on the boy, it's on when I see you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on Twitter telling hey.
Message got back to him though.
Oh, it definitely got back to him.
Yeah, they got back to him.
It got right back to him. It got right back to him. But he didn't want to address it. He didn't want to address it.
That's what that was.
Yeah, and I'm like, boy, I done made a song and everything. I'm like, when I see you, boy, it's on. Or you gonna write that check. I said, you gonna write that check. I ain't seen him for 2 years. It was Jock's birthday. It was a surprise party, so we was down at Ocean Air. And we was in the back. And Jock, he came back and we had the cameras going. He was like, surprise! Jock like, oh, I didn't know. I'm like, Jock, you ain't know we was back here? He was like, no, I was just at the bar talking to a dude. And he said his name.
Boy, you went straight up there.
He tried to stop it when he said, I was talking to My boy Carter had my camera, right?
Yeah.
I said, come on, Carter, keep the camera rolling. We came around that corner, he was like, hey, I was like,
I done finally caught up with your ass.
that's how I've been trying to get in touch with you. He was like, man, I've been so busy. He said, can we do it without the cameras? I got no respect for this man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I said, yeah. I said,
That's
gone.
real.
I said, gone. He said, man, whatever you need to take care of this, no problem.
Gotcha.
I told him a number. He called somebody. He said, they'll bring me the money tomorrow.
They sent it on over.
I sat there for 5 minutes, Jock whole party. We sat there reminiscing.
You had to get your shit right.
No. We killed that in 2 minutes.
Okay.
We killed it.
Okay.
Man. And we talked about everything, man. We talked about everything because we had so much to catch up on. And so we talked about everything. And I told him he wasn't gonna hit. But somebody done came back and told me. Hey, boy, you charged that boy for that joke? I say, sure did.
Yeah.
Sure did. I mean, but he handled it accordingly. So that's how I go. It's like, man, these our jokes, this our livelihood.
Yeah.
Man, don't be swiping jokes, man. Don't be taking ideas, man. Just dig deep. You know what I'm saying? Dig deep. Make a joke about everything. Like Earthquake told me.
So check this out. One of a clip, we posted a clip of yours from a movie. And the name of the movie was Love for Sale. Man, how did you come up with that, with the characters K3 and No Doubt?
All right, so Love for Sale. One day I was hired to do, I used to be with a production group that did everything in Atlanta called Digital Soul. Shout out to Devon, Jason Staten, and Zone 3, all of them. So they was like one of the premier production companies in Atlanta. So they was getting all the jobs. So like I told you, I hooked up with the directors. So I just be at the office every day, just coming up with ideas and sitting in there. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't be in the streets. So I just go to Digital Soul. And then I found out they was doing all the videos. So they started hiring me for all the video. So then, dang, I got that new pack in. What that question was?
What I just asked?
That new pack.
Oh, that thing that you done thrown out? Look, we were talking about Love for Sale, the movie.
So I went, so Digital
And we was talking
Soul-
about the characters.
Yeah, Digital Soul had a project for me down on Peter Street.
Okay.
And they was hired by Russ Parr,
Okay.
great radio personality and movie maker. And so when I did the scene, and Russ Parr, he was here from Washington, he was like, oh man, I love you. He was like, oh, that is so great. He's like, I'm doing a movie, man, I'm gonna write you in. And ain't too many people kept it real like that, besides Pharrell and a couple more Bruce, you know. So he called me, he's like, I got this part, man. He's like, I'm gonna give it to you as long as you could kill this serious scene with Big Daddy Kane. And so I said, no problem. So he said, you're gonna be No Doubt a rapper, and you're gonna be trying to save your uncle's studio. And my uncle is Richard Lawson, who is Beyonce's stepdaddy.
Gotcha.
Stepdaddy.
I got you.
And so Richard Lawson, Maya, oh my God.
Yeah, you was in there with some heavy hitters.
Yeah, I on set, I didn't know, Maya was my crush, like that was my celebrity crush forever. You know what I'm saying? One day she ended up sitting across from me at lunch, and I was just like, forget about me. It's all about you.
What'd she do?
Kind of looked at me funny.
She didn't break down laughing at your
She
ass.
smiled. She smiled. She's very calm, very cool. Her dad, he was on set the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would be too.
Yeah.
And so so he sent me the song. And he said, I just want you to rap this as crazy as possible. Just make it. And it was just a word salad. And I remember I was on the way out of town, and I was going over the script with Jack Thriller. We was going.
I remember when he was Honey Bun.
Honey Bun, that's what it was, Honey Bun. I don't know Jack Thriller.
I don't know Jack Thriller. I know my nigga Honey Bun.
Jack Thriller lame. Honey Bun cool.
Honey Bun.
That was my partner. I don't know who that Jack Thriller dude is, right? But me, Ryan, he was helping me with the script, man, and I came up with the song, I was like, hot water cornbread. I said, got popped by the Fed, now I'm seeing red. I peed in my bed, I must be dead. Flip a tit, talk like a clock with a hole in my sock. I could kill a neck scrap with my gat. I hit you with the word, y'all, like a ninja turtle. I talk to the pole, but I flow on the low, and I will get your dough. Yo, do you know where we going with this? Man, that movie raised the whole culture.
Mm-hmm.
And the most important thing I took away from that movie, man, just being with everybody, Melissa Ford, everybody, every day, we had a bed and breakfast, and we stayed there for like 2 weeks in Wilmington, North Carolina, and filmed that. And it was great. Jason Weaver, my partner.
That's my guy too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's when I met Weed.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I met Weed.
Jason Crazy.
That's who I was hanging with on set. And after that, man, that was a great time. But I remember Russ Parr said, keep it PG-13.
Mm-hmm.
And by us keeping the movie PG-13, that's how BT was able to run it all those times, which made the movie a real hit. Cause they play it like 4 times a day.
Yeah. Yeah, they damn sure do. Hey, I want to ask you this, man. Being on Street Morning, Takeover.
Young Jock in the Street Morning, Takeover.
There you go.
Yeah.
With this shot nigga, what's that experience like?
Fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, different every day. It's crazy. We all got different personalities, but we all ATL kids. We all been knowing each other forever.
Mm-hmm.
For a long time. Yeah. And we excited about doing it. And we syndicated, so we got like 20 cities now.
Once you get syndicated, that means you done something, boss.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody want to see you across the world.
Yeah.
Across the United States.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Shout out to Louisville, shout out to Detroit, shout out to Savannah, shout out to Columbus, Georgia. Shout out to everybody that we service every morning, man. We truly love y'all. Chicago, huh?
Look, you know I gotta ask you this, man, because lately on the show, man, I've been noticing. The women just don't have your back on that motherfucker, man. Come the goddamn other hoes. Miss Shot nigga, you gotta have my partner back sometime. When you get into them women issues, man, what be going on?
That nigga ain't a retentive. And you saying y'all together and everything, but I be hearing the women issues. I be hearing, I listen to the show, and it don't seem like Shanika got your back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? She throw you out there all the time. And I know you be real humble about it.
Yeah. Bad, man. She just be throwing your ass out there sometime with these women issues, man. What the hell that shit be? What's up with that?
You know how it is, man.
And you be humble most of the time. You be trying to be chill.
I don't be wanting to say, cause if I come, all right, she quick with it. She got jokes, but she ain't got no filter. She always been like that. Everybody knows Shanika. She been into it with everybody. She got a no nonsense way at it. Now, I be mad sometimes. I ain't lying. We done got into it a couple of times, but we got a bond between each other, man. What we trying to win?
Yeah, no deal.
And hold up. But she, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always the bigger person. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to come off as no lady basher. I don't want to come out. Because as soon as I go to say anything, like she said something about my hairline. She like, his hairline messed up, it ain't never coming back. I said, yeah, her waistline messed up, it ain't never coming back. Oh, shame.
Nigga, you just tried to shame my ass. Yeah. No, I feel you on that.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all fat shaming, then she'll take that issue and try to flip it on a whole nother topic and say, oh, you was talking about like the other day with the LGBT community. I feel like I was straight set up. You know what I'm saying? It took some days, it took some time for us to speak. Cause she threw me under the bus. I called her straight. Really, y'all, if y'all don't know, it was Pride Weekend. And so we are a broadcasting station and we got love for everybody. So they was like, Pride Weekend coming up, we need a representative for the Pride Weekend. And it was the girls' pride weekend. It wasn't like they got different prides. You know what I'm saying? So it was the girls' prides, like the chicks' pride weekend. So I was like, let's call Melissa. Melissa is the girlfriend of who used to go with Mimi on Love and Hip Hop. Now she managed Jocelyn.
Okay.
So, but she like the representative for the girl community. You know what I'm saying? And I thought we was cool. And so I said,
I saw that.
You saw that? Did you see that?
Yeah, when you said, I thought we could, then she kind of turned. She said, yeah, but sometimes
Man,
I do feel like
why,
that I can't. I said, God.
That's why it was an attack, y'all. It was an attack. Y'all gotta get the video and play it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it was an attack. Because let me tell you something. They came in there for Jock. You remember Jock was on Love and Hip Hop and he said he would not perform at Now One doing concerts. He don't care how much they gave him. So they came in pressing Jock, but Jock had to do Fox 5 for Southside Day. So he was like, I'm gonna start the interview off and then I'm gonna cut out. So they brought T.S. Madison, and T.S. Madison, so I was out in the studio, so I wasn't even gonna be on the interview. But then they came and they was all sitting in the 4 seats like we sit in on our interviews. And I came in studio late and I stood behind T.S. Madison. I ain't even looked at T.S. Madison. I don't know what T.S. mean. I didn't know what T.S. mean. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm standing there, they doing the interview. And then all of a sudden I noticed, I listened to the conversation. And I'm like, okay, it's a dude.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even really tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping at all.
Yeah.
So, Jock leave. So Jock like, hey y'all. So Jock like,
Jock slid the fuck up out of
let me tell you what they were doing. Now look. They say Jock. So they was like, yeah, we got events all weekend. They was like, well, when you coming to, Jock? Yeah, you can come. TS coming across the middle. Yeah, you coming, Jock? Yeah, we got tickets for you, Jock. You gonna perform? You gonna perform, Jock? Like, you know what? I gotta do Fox 5 real fast, y'all. I'm gonna slide out the interview. I'm gonna let Shanika finish y'all up. And then, you know what I'm saying? I got Southside Day, so I ain't gonna be able to be there. She slid out the door. I done walk around and sat in this hot ass seat.
Sat right in that motherfucker.
My seat, T.S. Madison was in where I sit over there on the corner. I don't sit in Jock's seat next to Shanika. I never sit next to Shanika. Because she always talk about energy. And same energy, but it be her energy. For real. Godly people could tell. And so, I'm sitting here, that thing, I got transgender cousin. It done went all the way. Chopped it off, got it gone. I'm asking a question about my cousin-in-law. And I was like, well, his name Pony, but I was like, his name Kendra. I was like, his name Kendra. He's like, what's her name? I'm like, Kendra. But I call him Pony. I was like, I'm one of the only guys that can call him Pony. You know, anybody else he check. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I say, but we got a relationship like that. So she's like, as long as you got a relationship like that. So then I'm asking a question about Pony, and I'm like, well, he'll do this and he'll do that. And T.S. Madison cut me off and just like, so I can see you totally don't respect him for what, respect her for what.
She gonna tell you about your relationship.
Yeah, she already said it's cool if we got that relationship. So I'm like, no, we cool like that. Like, no, I don't call him that. You know what I'm saying? I know him as Pony, so that's what I call him. You know what I'm saying? Then T.S. Madison go to saying, well, why can't you call them what they supposed to be, what they represent as? And I was just like, no. Then Shanika come from the back. She behind me. She like, no, Shawty, stand on it. Tell them how you was bragging and you was talking about 2 women can't have no baby when I told you that was my sister issue. And my sister had, you have a wife and they have a baby and you talking about 2 women can't have no baby. Stand on that, what you was saying the other day when you talking about everybody was agreeing with you in the comments.
I'm with you with 2 women can't have no baby. I'm with you.
Huh?
I'm with you. 2 women can't have no baby.
And so I say no. I said what I said was
they can't make one.
I say no. I say if you want to raise, and I kind of misspoke. I said, if you want to raise, 'cause they had me like it was hot on the seat. I said, if you want to raise a transgender, if you want to be I said no. I said, if you want to be a same-sex couple club, a same-sex couple, and you want to raise a child, I said, do that in the house. Don't expose my kids to that at such an early age because they're so influenced.
Yeah.
And I said, look, I said, if you I said, but what I meant to say, y'all, and this is my position.
Get your thoughts together. You want to be right.
I just don't like for our kids exposed
I'm with you.
to things like this at such an early age, whether it's books in the school, whether it's two dads holding hands, walking in public, and I got to explain to my sons or my adolescents what's going on when that's not what we teach in our Christian home and what our Christian church go by and what they're taught. And a lot of people do agree with me. And, you know, with that, do you agree with what I said?
I do.
Okay.
I'm with you.
So a lot of people agree, but the issue is forced.
Yeah, they do. They do.
It's forced. It's bullied. They catch me in a corner at a radio station, and they harm, and it's like an attack on me.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? They say it's disrespectful not to call them what they represent as, but I mean, it's just hard because I'm a heterosexual man, and I just those are not my beliefs now.
I get it.
I'm not saying you wrong or you right. I'm just saying let's not have that at kid level.
Yeah. Not in school, not when they babies, man. Let them figure that shit out on their own when they get grown in life. I got you. I totally got you.
Yeah, and if I was saying the F word or the S word and looking and pointing, that's very disrespectful. And I wouldn't.
Yeah. You weren't attacking nobody. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I don't want no smoke with y'all, man, because that's all. I love the kids.
Yeah, they like to shut shit down.
Yeah, I love the kids. I just that's all the influence on the kids in the schools.
Well, shit, with that being said, man, I heard you talk about your son, man, and you've been open about fatherhood and issues and struggles with that. With you being a father now, man, how has that influenced you and how has that changed?
Man, changed me a lot. Man, fathers, I'm gonna say one thing, man. Just try to keep your family. If you in it, just try to keep your kids at home with you, man, so you can raise them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can mold them and you can give them everything that you got to give them. I ain't saying be at home, be getting beat and abused and you staying, but take every effort to raise your kids. Don't let the streets raise them. Don't let the mama try to raise them. Like, because I was cheated. You know, I had to fight I had to fight my whole career. I had to fight the whole almost 18 years for my youngest. I was a single father first. And I had my son. And I made a lot of sacrifices for my son. But these kids don't kill. These kids don't kill, boy. I was there wilding out my first year, my second year. Second year I was there wilding out. We just finished the season, it's up, everything up. And I got a call saying my baby mama had got some time. And I had to come get my son. I talked to Nick Cannon. He was like, man, what you doing, man? You staying in LA?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, my baby mama just got some time. I gotta go back and get my son.
Yeah, you gotta go, yeah.
And he know I got 2 fat chicks coming.
Mm-hmm.
So I can post up. I can get crib, call everything I want.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And I gotta go back. He was like, man, don't go back to Atlanta. He was like, he got grandmamas, you got other family.
Yeah, you got this money coming.
He was like, it'll work out.
Yeah.
I was like, no, man, I gotta go back to Atlanta. I came back, got my son, got an apartment, and set myself up here.
That's the most important to me.
And bought that Charger and put some rims on it and started hitting the road doing shows, and I was popping.
Yeah.
But, you know, looking back, I understand exactly why he said don't leave. I understand exactly why he said hold tight, especially after, you know what I'm saying, he had set me up. He knew.
Yeah, he knew what he was.
I couldn't have had nothing, but he knew in a few days it finna be on and popping.
Yeah.
And so, you know,
he wanted you to get the money for the long game.
Yeah, and sometimes people have to sacrifice and leave their kids back and go and pursue their dreams.
Yeah.
You know, we as a real man, I said I'm gonna do it all.
Yeah,
you know
I think I would try that too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I couldn't do that, man. Yeah. And then my son graduated from Doug.
You
got that full ride.
Yeah.
It was everything.
It was all worth it.
It was all worth it. It was all worth it.
So recently, man, on the morning show, you done opened up about some mental health things and what men go through. And I'm with you on this, man. Do you think sometimes as men, because we men, we always held to a higher standard of being silent, strong, not letting anybody know what we going through, and we just suffer on the inside?
Yeah. That shit'll kill you.
Mm-hmm.
That shit'll kill you, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, going through that custody thing, man, I was set up. I had got locked up on Rice Street for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I fought for my visitation for a long time, only to be thrown in a loophole. When I got everyday visitation, I got thrown in a loophole through juvenile court and cut off from my son for 4 years because of COVID and the loophole in juvenile court where they automatically take your rights in 72 hours.
That shit crazy.
Stupid ass. Monica Jones.
Women.
Monica Jones. She got caught up in the Rainbow House scandal. And when I went to DFAS, she was there, and she the one ran me through Clayton County Juvenile Court. And on 72, and the first Judge Fox said, no, this is a custody case. I'm sending this across the street to the Superior Court. 2 weeks later, I get a call, a letter saying they bring me back for reconsideration in juvenile court. I went back, they unswitched it. They had me in front of the Chief Judge Teskey, who was off the bench now for misdoing. They took my rights, listened to what them folk were saying, and started an investigation on me. They started a guardian ad litem. They did the investigation, the whole guardian ad litem investigation. I cleared it. Went back to court, they ordered another one. I was violated. I'm telling y'all, it ain't over. Then, so Monica Jones, who was the supervisor at DFAS, who I'm telling them, I'm like, man, I'm being railroaded, man. I'm being set up by Monica Jones. She colluding with the BM, and they running me up through here, taking my rights, man. I've been fighting for my custody for 6 years over here in Superior Court. Like, you gotta look at my track record. I went from supervised visitation all the way to get my son every day. That's why they doing this. They ain't look at none of them red flags. They took it, and then, so I finished everything. So once COVID hit, man, they had me stalled in them courts, man. I ain't see my son none, right? Then they just said, after the second guardian ad litem, and I had to pay for this, and I had to pay my attorneys $40,000 in attorney fees. At the second investigation, revealed the same thing as the first investigation, that the child was being alienated. There was no wrongdoing by the father, and all this they just dropped the case. No counseling, no reunification, no nothing. So that's why me and Joanna Boyd at Boyd Law, we fight for fathers, give them legal.
They need more of that.
Yeah, man, I'm out here foot on the ground. But then, so I'm back in Superior Court, and the judge didn't even know the case was over there for them 4 years. He didn't even know I was.
Oh, they get that shit lost in Atlanta in the court.
Yeah, they got lost. And just what though? Slap in the face. Like, I always knew that Lady Monica Jones set me up. I'm looking at TV and they like, Rainbow House busted for sexual misconduct.
Yeah, it always come back.
You
to
remember
it.
that?
Yeah, it always.
She on that mugshot and everything. She done covered up the owner's son looking at messing with the girls in the program, and she done covered it up. They done locked all their ass up. And now she working for Fulton County. How is she working for Fulton County? How? We gotta protect these kids.
You gotta protect them kids. But shit, I want to ask you this too. When looking back at comedy today, man, with the Instagram skits and the Netflix specials and all that, what you think is missing? And where you think you fit in with all what's missing right now?
Okay, so the rawness of stand-up comedy is being filtered out. So I'm a standing ovation comedian. All the comedians I come from around, we is like standing ovation. Like, that means we rock the crowd. From the time we come out, hit powerful jokes, keep the energy up, and we really write our jokes and really have subjects. By the internet comedians, you get to edit your stuff on the internet, which I love. Now let me tell you this. When I first started doing comedy, we had road maps. They be all over the goddamn window. And we had
wasn't no GPS, huh?
Wasn't no GPS. Wasn't no internet. I'm not mad that they can go and make some videos and make some posts and get fans and make money. I ain't mad. Any internet comedians, when y'all doing y'all thing and you say, damn, I done got internet famous. Next time for you to transition to stand up, call the OG. Call Shawty.
Yeah, they should have a mentor.
I will make you the 5 stand-up comedian. We will strip your material that you already put on the internet and add it to your stand-up. I teach you how to do punchlines. I'm telling you, like, so I'm from a thick bloodline of comedians that, you know what I'm saying? Like D-Ray, Corey Holcomb, Cat Williams, like powerhouse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bruce, DC Curry.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying?
Long lineage.
Yeah. So, like, the difference is the craft.
Yeah.
We're more, we gonna have a real comedy show, an hour, 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, you more seasoned. You're a vet.
Yeah, it's with veterans. And the comedians from the internet, when they come in, they already got the fame off the skits. And so
that's a hard transition for them.
it's very hard.
Yeah.
And then you get already famous laughs. So you already famous. You ain't got to just go out there and you walk out and say, what's up, everybody? I almost didn't make it. And then motherfucker fall out.
Yeah.
And so
I've been watching them try to transition.
But I got them. Like, Emmanuel Hudson. Like, I made Emmanuel Hudson, like, so me and Emmanuel Hudson went out. We did our own tour. But I just let him host. And he would host every show. He would get better and better.
Yeah, you start them off so they get their feet wet.
Yeah, and the crowd loved him. And I would come out there and headline and take that mug up. We get somebody else from Wilding Out, take our pictures, get our money, and hype.
Shit, I'm gonna do a little rapid fire with you right now.
Let's go.
Let's do it. George Wallace or Bruce?
Man. Two of my mentors, but man.
I'm putting you in a tough spot.
Two of my mentors. But I spent so many days, man, on the road. Bruce gave me my foundation. Like.
So Bruce?
Yes.
Okay. Friday or Friday after next?
Friday after next.
Look, I'm a little biased on this one.
Nah,
I'm about to tell you the next one. I'm about to tell you the next one I'm biased on. Chris Tucker or Bernie Mac?
Definitely Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker was my inspiration.
Columbia High School, man. That's my OG.
Yeah, I burned Chris Tucker at 559. I burned his whole jacket up. I was so excited to meet him. I was amateur, but I was rocking. He came there one night. I lit that mug. Oh, boom! 559, Shawty. He standing outside in the front, man. He was telling me like, man, you're funny. I was like, man, I appreciate it. I had a cigarette in my hand, man. I don't eat a cigarette. He done his jacket.
Burnt the man jacket over the goddamn cigarette.
Yeah.
Chris, we're gonna have to get you a new jacket, my nigga.
My bad, Chris, man. But yo, when I saw Chris Tucker on Def Comedy Jam, I knew that's what I be doing in the trap. That's what I be doing under the car porch. Right there. This is what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm. Got another one for you. DC Young Fly or Desi Banks?
Man, come on.
It ain't supposed to be easy, boss.
I plead the fifth.
God damn.
I love both of them cats, man. I'm
I
proud
fuck with both of them too.
Desi Banks, I be down there with him, supporting him for his Fox debut. He's doing the Fox this weekend, and you know he just was at a radio station yesterday, and he's getting it right, man, all the way right. He got his investments. He's doing houses. He's working out. You know what I'm saying? He's he got a plan, and I'm happy that he's where he at and he's what he's doing, and he represents Fort Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. Shit, Deion Cole or Lavelle Crawford? That's a tough one for me too.
Cause these my personal friends, like Lavelle Crawford. I've been on tour with him and his mama, and
you got to pick one, goddamn.
I'm gonna say Lavelle Crawford, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why, Lavelle.
Okay.
Because I got a big old tattoo on my back.
You got Lavelle Crawford on your back, nigga?
No, my grandmama.
Oh, okay.
My grandmama, I love my grandmama. She taught me every single thing I know. She gave me all my pointers, and her favorite joke was the joke about Lavelle Crawford taking a shit on the plane. And it seemed like a Mexican came out. And that was the funniest joke. So me and Deion Cole have been in plenty of cars.
Ooh.
I'm very proud of him. Writer for the Jay Leno show, comedy writer, commercials off the chain. Every time he come to town, he give me love.
He seemed like a pretty cool boy.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. Same as when, back in the 90s when we started, man. But he's textured. He's textured. Like, he has got into the craft. He's a writer. He's taken very serious in Hollywood. And people love him. You bringing him up. This is my partner. Yeah. So I kind of look at it, but
differently.
Yeah, but he has.
He the truth too.
Yes.
I got exactly what you're saying. Yeah, he the truth.
He's professional with it. He has really stepped his grown man up with it.
Yeah. We get to the end of this thing now, Shawty. So let the people know what you got going on and where they can reach you. I know you got. Don't you got a book coming out? What you got coming out?
I got a book called for Unorthodox. It's on Amazon for Unorthodox Guide to Financial Freedom. The name of the book is Purse First, Ass Last.
Okay.
Yeah, the name of the book is Purse First, Ass Last. And the reason I created this book, because I remember when I used to use my celebrity strictly to get women. No. It was an addiction, and it was a problem.
Well, you was an egomaniac or something?
I was just, I was taking advantage. I felt like I was taking too much taking advantage of.
Okay, I got you.
And so then I would neglect some of my responsibilities.
I got you.
And so I would pray to God. I was like, God, please take this lust away from me, please. Take the spirit away from me. I was still gonna get them.
I've been there.
I was still gonna get them, but I was weaning myself, and God took that spirit away from me.
Gotcha.
And I did 7 years monogamous. When you break up from a monogamous,
that's just tough.
Time.
That's it.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like that for me.
But I
I'ma
mean, that's
keep
who I
real.
am, though. I ain't.
Yeah,
It's a character flaw. If cheaters are character flaws. I never been a cheater. I
I ain't
never
no
been a
big
cheater. Now, if I was single, I maybe, but
yeah, you fuck around.
yeah, but I ain't, I ain't got time to be goddamn trying to hide no phone.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that. Either you with what I do or not with what I do.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that bullshit.
I ain't. So that, but what that question was?
We getting back to this. This is what I want to tell you, because it's about the end, man. Hey, on this show, our thing is giving people from Atlanta they flowers. And they just doing. You one of my main partners, man. I just want to give you your flowers, man, to tell you how special you was to the city and to us, man. And I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you for coming through fucking with me, big dog. I love you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Go ahead.
I appreciate what y'all doing for the city.
Mhm.
Like when I saw y'all page, I ain't even know it was y'all. You know what I'm saying? But when I saw the page, I knew it was definitely Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew, I know what I put into the fabric of the city, even from the Stray Cats dancing, from the Yeek stuff to, all the way up to now mentoring. And so I had to come be a part of it.
I appreciate it.
I had to come be a part of it. And I love y'all, man. Every day when I ride around and people say what my name is, and people root me on, and if I cry, they cry with me and bring me back up to putting in work with the kids to bring the city back up, man. Put fathers back in homes. I appreciate the job. I appreciate the appointment. You know what I'm saying? I remember Crazy Shawty. Everybody remember Crazy Shawty.
I do.
So I definitely appreciate the growth. I love being on the morning show, waking up early, addressing y'all, entertaining, getting the news out. And
Atlanta Coaches Podcast. We out.
Wow.
Yep.
This is a Big Facts Network exclusive.